What if I told you that the same spirit that built the Tower of Babel, that hardened Pharaoh's heart, that drove Rome to crucify Christ, is operating through modern systems today? Not metaphorically, literally. And we can prove it by examining one man's legacy that shaped the world you live in right now. This is about the Rockefeller archetype. Once you see this pattern, you'll recognize it everywhere, in institutions, in policy, in culture. John D. Rockefeller wasn't just a businessman. He was a case study in what happens when human ambition rejects divine law and becomes a weapon in the hands of principalities of darkness. Scripture warns us plainly, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. That warning frames everything we will examine here. The spirit that operated through Rockefeller is ancient. It's the same spirit that whispered to Cain, "Why should your brother's offering be accepted?" It's the same pride that convinced Pharaoh he was a god, the same arrogance that built Nebuchadnezzar's golden image. It's the lust for dominion that crucified the Prince of Peace. This isn't conspiracy theory. This is pattern recognition across time. Picture the trajectory. Seed, pride, institutional power, cultural domination. The pattern is always the same. When man rejects God's authority, he becomes an instrument of the adversary, often unknowingly. Now let me show you how Rockefeller's life work mapped onto 4 arenas where power concentrates and darkness takes hold. Energy, medicine, finance, and governance, and why those 4 matter. First, energy. Rockefeller didn't simply build a business, he engineered a system. He bought competitors, negotiated secret rebates, pressured railroads, and used legal tactics to crush rivals until Standard Oil controlled markets, pricing, and supply. Controlling energy meant controlling industry, transport, and the levers of modern life. He also controlled the narrative about oil, framing it as inevitable progress rather than conquest. Second, medicine. This is where the pattern turns truly chilling. Rockefeller redirected oil wealth into petrochemical, pharmaceuticals, and medical education. He funded new institutions, influenced medical school accreditation, rewrote curricula to prioritize chemical interventions, and marginalized herbal and traditional healers. Within a generation, centuries of natural healing practices were rebranded as quackery